Hi guys, and welcome back to Mommy Tales. So today I'll be talking about kids and food, and kids who are much younger. And the video will be answering two questions. One, when should you stop blending your baby's food? And number two, when should you start adding salt to your baby's food? I know these are questions that I asked myself many times when my kids were much younger. I know there are many other moms who probably also wondering the same thing. So I talked to an expert, Ciru Ciera, and this is the information she shared.
You should stop blending food for your baby at about 8 months, and by 9 months that they're being able to have finger foods. So at 6 months you start with pureed, either blended or use a fork to mash the food. By 8 weeks you start having chunky food. By 9 months your baby should be able to hold something, either a piece of bread, a piece of watermelon, and chew it for themselves without having the watermelon mashed with a fork or blended. By 12 months, your baby needs to be having family food. So whatever foods you're having as a family, take out the spices and offer that to your baby. They should be able by then to start chewing. The longer you have your baby on puree foods, the longer they take to talk, the longer they take to be able to learn how to chew and swallow on their own. You start offering this baby too much puree foods, they will start to gag each time you offer them chunky food. So start by doing puree and then slowly adding chunks to your food, that by 9 months they're almost feeding themselves, and by 12 months, that is 1 year, they're having family food.
And when can you start putting salt in a baby's food?
You can start adding salt into your baby's food at about 8 months, just a pinch of salt to taste. As you add salt, remember to make your baby's food tasty. So put some oil, put some onion, put some garlic, tomato, put some dania, just to make your baby's food tasty. Why babies don't like their food and prefer your food is because your food is a lot more tastier, fried with some nice oil and made with beautiful and lovely tasting spices. So stop boiling your food. Another thing that happens is that when you only boil your food, your baby is not able to absorb the nutrients. We have oil soluble nutrients and water soluble nutrients, vitamins. So some of the oil soluble vitamins such as A, vitamin D, vitamin E and K need oil in the food for the blood to be able to absorb this. So if you cook plain food, like for butternut you just boil, imagine your baby is not going to absorb vitamin A, but if you add a dash of oil, add some butter to eat, then the baby can get the vitamin A.
Yeah, so I hope you found the information from Ciru helpful. If you have, please share it with your friends. There may be other moms who probably are looking for this information. Otherwise, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.